Oh, so woke up super early this morning as usual, get up, bought the dog and things, checked my Instagram on the LEGO kind of leaks and stuff, and LEGO have accidentally leaked the Mos Eisley on the Korean Facebook page. So we now know what it looks like, at least the kind of overall. We can't see the insides and the details, we'll have to wait until they officially announce it, but we do have it. So I thought, a couple of weeks ago I did a rumours video on what I thought Mos Eisley was going to have, so I thought let's have a look and see how actually accurate I was and whether any of my predictions came true or not, or some of them were just a little bit of a pipe dream, I think. So apparently this was leaked on the LEGO Korean Facebook page, which is really, really silly, but that's why I don't usually do leaks on this channel, but the fact that this came from LEGO itself, I feel like it's okay to do that and to have a look at this set in more detail before it's actually available to us to buy. Apparently, according to that page, it's coming out on the 16th of September to VIP customers. I don't know whether that's going to be available in LEGO stores or whether you can only get it from LEGO Shop at Home, but whichever way, I'm going to try and get it as early as possible because it's just a set I've been waiting for years. It's going to consist of 3,187 parts apparently, and it's going to be 350 euros, so I think it might be 350 pounds, maybe $400, but don't quote me on that one. So before we get into the minifigures, just having a look at what we can see from the build in general. There's definitely no Lars Homestead. That was a little bit of a pipe dream of mine, and I think it was also M&R thinking about that as well, but I think that may be available in a future set at some point, and hopefully that silver C-3PO will be in that set as well that we were kind of talking about. But normal C-3PO is in this set, not the silver one, which is a bit of a disappointment, but you know, it's acceptable. But weirdly, the V-35 Landspeeder, which I just did not think would be in this set at all. I mean, it's not even a ship that I'm particularly, I know, no idea. People have obviously taken snapshots, seeing it in the background and stuff, but apparently this is the one that's actually the Lars Homestead's vehicle or a similar one, so that's kind of interesting. They put that one in here, but without those characters. But anyway, it's way better than getting another Luke's Landspeeder, so I'm really, really happy that we got that ship. Really, really cool. Going on to that as well, we got a dewback. Now, I did say that I was hoping we would get a Bantha and thought it was pretty much confirmed with the LEGO game coming out, the Skywalker Saga, but sadly we're not getting that. But I did say we wouldn't get a dewback and a Bantha, so obviously they've put in a dewback instead. Pretty cool though. I don't know if it's a new mold or not. It looks pretty interesting, so I'll definitely be interested to get my hands on one of those because I don't have any of the old dewbacks, so that's really, really cool. But hopefully we'll get a Bantha again in some, maybe some other sets that might add on to this Mos Eisley, because I really want to see more of these Tatooine sets. Please, 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 please. So it actually seems to be that it wasn't Mos Eisley, it's mainly Mos Eisley Cantina, so that's the big set in the middle, which is really cool. So I can't wait to see what the bar looks like, and hopefully it's going to be some really awesome scenes that you can set the characters around. And then there's a little side build as well, which I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a scrapyard area or something. Pretty cool though that it's like kind of two smaller builds, so you can display them a lot nicer. And it looks like it's kind of on a 32 by 32, maybe 32 by 48, because it's not on a base plate, so kind of looks like that. It's not full size by the looks of it, but the dewback on the side looks like it might make up the 32 by 32 base plate. Okay, so enough about the set itself, let's look at the minifigures. So sadly we are getting the usual suspects. We're getting Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, C-3PO and R2-D2. However, this is apparently going to contain 21 minifigures. That is insane, and that is so cool. So push that aside, that's fine. I had a look on the picture and you can't quite tell, but it doesn't look like Han Solo has printed legs. And if you look at the Skywalker Saga video game again, the trailer, you can see there's a fight between him and Greedo. Greedo doesn't have arm printing and Han Solo doesn't have leg printing. So I think they may be the two characters in which we're going to be getting in this set. Talking to that, we're also getting Greedo. Pretty cool. Again, he doesn't have arm printing, but it's really nice to get him in the set, and I don't think you can do a Mos Eisley set without him. Then obviously on the far left of the picture, it has Ponda Baba and Dr. Everson. We knew they were available anyway. We saw leaks of those ages ago, and my worry was that they were going to be the only two kind of exclusive characters to this set, but they definitely aren't, so that is awesome news. So next to them, there's also the bartender. He's a really cool character. I think he's called Wooher. I can't ever pronounce the name of that character, but anyway, he is in the set. Obviously he's a given. I don't know if he's the same one that was in last Cantina, but pretty cool to get him anyway. He's a pretty rare minifig. He's not available in a lot of sets, so really nice to get that one. Then we do get the Garinda Spy, the Imperial Spy. That was the one that I wanted as a really hope at the end. We're getting him. That is absolutely awesome. When I first saw this, I thought it was Darth Vader, and I was like half asleep thinking, Darth Vader doesn't even go to Tatooine, and when he does, he's Anakin. Why? Especially seeing as Anakin hates sand. But it isn't, it's the Imperial Spy, which is absolutely awesome. So he is going to be probably one of my favourite minifigures of this year, definitely. If not the last 5 years, he's just going to look awesome. Then in the back, you can kind of see a Jawa. I'm not too bothered about Jawas. It would really be cool if we got an off-world Jawa. That means that they have the red eyes from the Mandalorian. That would be cool. And talking to Mandalorian, yeah, this one, it looks like it's just the OG Cantina. It's not going to have sections from the prequels and the Mandalorian. I think everyone else was kind of just hoping that would happen, but it's not the case. It's just the OG Star Wars trilogy, which I don't mind. It's my favorite trilogy, so that's pretty cool. Predictions correct again. We're going to get 2 Sand Troopers. That's pretty obvious. We've had 2 Sand Troopers in every single Mos Eisley Cantina, so they're not going to miss out on that here. Does look like they're the new molded heads though, so they may have new prints on them that we haven't had yet, so that'll be pretty cool. So kind of exclusive for the time being. Quite nice to see. We're also getting the 3 Cantina band members that I predicted. I didn't think we were going to get 5, but 3 is pretty cool, and you can also buy 2 more if you wanted to have the full 5. But I think 3 kind of sets up the scene nicely, and I think if you got 5, it would be very hard to display them in the massive cantina as well as people on bars and, you know, things like that. I just think it wouldn't work. So I do think the 3 is quite a nice addition. And then we're actually getting figures that I was on about, you know, actual random aliens that are going to be sitting around the table. Some of them are correct that I kind of predicted, some of them aren't. So originally I saw the picture and I thought, oh, that's the werewolf, that's so cool, but it isn't the werewolf character. As I've been kind of looking at it, it's actually the smaller kind of mole character. I think he's called Cabe. I've done a little bit of research on it. I think he's called Cabe. That's really, really cool that we're getting him, because he's the really cool one that like pops up to try and get the blue milk from the bar next to him. That is so awesome. So he's a really nice addition to get in this set. Then we're getting an Ithorian. Now I don't know what this one's called. I'm looking at my iPad right now. It says Momor Nedon. I don't know, but an Ithorian is awesome. We haven't had one of those for quite a while, and seeing as I am going to be doing Galaxy's Edge at some point, I'm pretty sure an Ithorian is what you need in Doc Ondars, so that's going to be awesome. He's going to be a great use of pieces. I might have to try and get another one of him, definitely. Then we're also getting a Deveronian, I think they're called, the Devil characters. That's really awesome. That was one of the ones that was on the table that I was on about. That's really cool. He has the really weird eyes when he's like pans to him in the shot. So that's really cool to be getting him. Definitely, I don't think we'll see him in another set for a long time, so that's really nice to get him in this set. And last but not least is apparently a Sauron. Now I don't know if this is one of those or not, I'm not too sure, but you can't really tell because it's quite pixelated. But if it is, I think he's one of the ones that's a bounty hunter when you see him on the Star Destroyer, kind of standing next to all the others. But pretty nice to get him anyway, and it is definitely another alien minifigure, so that is awesome. So predictions, I think I kind of hit quite a few of them. I was quite impressed actually how close they were to some of them. Some of the very off, distant, daydreamy kind of stuff definitely wasn't in this set, and I kind of knew that. I don't know why. I kind of wanted to add it to the predictions just to hope that maybe that'll happen, but it is definitely just an OG one. No Mandalorian sadly, so no Baby Yoda, although we're getting him in the Razor Crest anyway, and no prequel stuff either, so that's really annoying because I would have loved to have had some of the prequel characters. But maybe, we don't know, we might get like an extra special gift, like in the Harry Potter Diagon Alley, which would be pretty cool, where it had like a little plaque. I'm hoping to get something like that, and maybe it says like, these are not the droids you're looking for, so that would be absolutely awesome. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, because I do a LEGO video pretty much every day. And other than that, have an absolute awesome day.
Hi, Lord Vader here. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more awesome LEGO videos. Or if you'd like to see any more Star Wars videos, check out the playlist up here. Or if you'd like to see any more awesome LEGO related content, check out the video over here. I have to say that this channel is impressive. Most impressive.